Hello and welcome once again to Transport Fever. So in the last episode we finished the alterations to our ring line. We've also, I've also added in all of the signals that I'm going to need all over the place. So that took about 30 minutes to do. So yeah, not a quick process, especially the tunnel. God, I hate putting signals in tunnels. It's so annoying because they just don't want to go where you want to put them. Same with bridges, really. These two sections were the hardest to do. But, you know, I've done it now, so hooray. Now, we are going to have a quick look at some of our trains. This one we'll take a look at first. Now, I'm hoping that when I unpause, it's going to find its way to the correct line. Now he's waiting because this one's going to move over, I hope. Yes, it's finding its way to the right line. Lovely little snake. Okay, are you going to do the same thing? Snake your way across? Yes, you are. Excellent. So all of the remaining trains on this line should do the same thing. Because at the moment they're on the wrong side, or they're on the wrong track. So hopefully they'll all move over and they'll be on the right track by the time they get round to here. Now that one's already on the right track. I think they were on the part of the line before I swapped it, so that's always good. But yeah, so perfect. Now I want to add a waypoint marker here. Now the reason I'm adding that waypoint marker is for my food train, because I want to make sure my food train ends up going on this third line. So let's actually set that up now. Now at the moment this is TC ring, so we're going to change you to TC ring fuel. And then we're going to add a new line. It's going to be orange, called TC ring food. Okay, and you're going to stop here, 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 and here. And just to make sure you stay on that third line where you're meant to be, I'm also going to add that waypoint. So that will keep this food line on this side of this, like on this third ring. Okay, perfect. Now I'm obviously going to need to add the truck stops and stuff so that it actually works. So there's the first truck stop. Second and third stop. Now before I add that one in, I want to upgrade this road. That's better. Now it only needs to be a small truck stop, because I'm only going to have sort of one route around this, so you are going to be RC food. And my RC lines are blue, I believe. They are indeed. There we go. So you are going to go from there to there and to there. See? Perfect ring. Okay. And I'm going to add a depot. May as well put it near here because this is where it's starting. And I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to start with. Close you. Right. Set lines. RC food. There we go. Now, I don't need this depot here anymore, so I can remove that. I'll also remove that there. There we go. Now, for the trains for this line, we'll be using this depot to put them on the track. So what are we going to use? Could use this one again. What are we using for our food and passengers? So we've got the smaller one for the food, and I think the oil has... I'm not going to be able to do that, am I? Details, that's the one. Yeah, so that's got the bigger, the class 103 I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to use this one again. And we are going to use goods wagons. Now, we're going to do something we've not done before, which is we're going to set these to only carry food. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because these can carry plastic, machines, tools, food and goods. Now, the other 3 lines that I've got, eventually I want carrying tools and goods and things like that. So I don't want this train to pick them up by accident. I just want this dealing with food. Which is why I'm setting this to food. And we're going to have, well, just as many of these until I run out of space on the platforms. So, that many. I'm going to put 2 of these on for the moment, and then once the line actually becomes profitable I will add more. So there we go, TC ring food, off you go. There we go. Snaking its way onto the right line. I do think it's cool the way it's like snaking across. And that one's gonna go, and then this one's gonna go next. Now I could add that just there to make sure it can get out. There we go. Oh, and the oil train's on the right line. Perfect. It's working well, this, actually. And we have... oh, the bendy bus! We have a bendy bus! Haha! Okay, some of our buses might be being replaced with that soon, then. Now, are you getting food? Yes, you are, although you're getting grain. Oh, of course, because it could take grain or livestock. Well, it doesn't matter too much, considering... you know, as long as some of it gets delivered, it's fine. Although I would prefer only one or the other being done. Tell you what then, vehicles, because I can do the same thing with these vehicles. Let's send all of them back to the depot for the moment. Back to the depot, please. Just so it's easier for me to sort. So So I only want you taking livestock. Oh no, not logs, livestock. Right, there we go, they're all in. Now I'm having to set these one at a time rather than just sort of buying them with it set, because I didn't think of this actually. Now, as I say, I could ship the grain or the livestock, but I'm going to go with livestock for the simple reason that the grain you normally only want to move for turning into plastics at one of these facilities. So it's easier just to move the livestock with this. So settle the line for RC food. There we go. Now that does mean that we're going to have 4 grains sitting here forever. But, you know, I could just... well, I could upgrade this actually. There we go. A field will be removed. Yeah, that's fine. At least it'll stop it moaning. Or it'll stop me having a grain that I can never use or deal with. Production's dropping, but that's because it's not worked out. Ah, there we go. You've worked out you can deliver livestock. Excellent. And that's delivering the food. Let's see, did you pick up any food? No, you didn't. Sooner or later we will start moving food though. Oh, damn it. I can't do what I've done. Because now these vans can't take the food. Idiot! Bloomin' idiot! Right, all of you, just go and be sold, that'd be quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're probably all sitting there shouting going, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work! Yeah, I realise that now. It's not gonna work. Okay, well, in which case they'll take grain or livestock, whichever. Yeah. I can't believe I was that stupid. It's just like, oh yeah, I can set it to only take livestock. How does the food then get to the next station? And I could set up 2 routes, but that's just not really, like, this will work as a nice little circuit. Whereas setting up 2 routes will then just complicate things, like this depot will get jammed up with all the different vehicles trying to get in there and stuff like that, and I don't need that hassle. Like, you know, when I can just set up a circular route, I don't need the hassle of 2 routes trying to fight over it. So yeah. Oh, look at you. A lot of fuel on you. Now, the lines... oh. There we go. A minus 10 million. Ah, that's the food. Yeah. Well, I can understand why it's not making much money yet. The passenger line... oh, is now making money, I think. Well, the fuel ring is still making 17 million, 18 million. The passengers... where is that one? I can't even see it. Is making almost 1 million. Okay, so it's making profit. Well, that's fine then. Now, obviously, the food ring isn't making any money yet, but I've only just put it in service, so not really surprising. The stone line is losing me quite a bit of money, so I do need to sort that stone line out. This will probably be the last episode in my sort of batch recording that I'm doing at the moment. So hopefully before I do the next batch, you guys will have seen the previous episode and we'll hopefully have some comments. Or none, you know, you might not actually decide to comment on it, but if you do, then yay, that will help me out. It will show me you guys are interested. It also gives me an opportunity to work out what the best way of doing it will be, because I really don't know. It's a bit like this. I am testing this out for the first time on my Let's Play. I don't normally do this sort of thing. I normally just have sort of point-to-point connections, which does work well, but it gets a bit sort of boring after a while because everything's the same. So I thought, you know, let's mix it up, do something different, and just try this and see if it worked. And the fuel line seems to be working well, so I'm hopeful that the rest of it will do well. It may of course not, and it will just explode in my face. But, you know, that's the risks you take. Now, I've got construction materials there, so I'd need to get stone to it. Now, where is the nearest stone? There's some there. And there's some there as well. So I could ship that stone to here, then have a train running around, drop it off there. But then again, stone requires a different wagon than the construction materials, doesn't it? Let's have a look. See, stone will require an open wagon, and then the construction materials requires a stake car, which I think is one of the problems I'm coming across with this line here, because my trains are so sort of diverse in what they're carrying. You know, I'm not getting a full cargo, or well, I say I'm not getting a full cargo. I'm getting a full cargo of what I can carry, but when you consider this is carrying a total of 80, whereas one of these trains carrying the oil can carry like 300 or 210. Oh no, that's passengers. Yeah, oil 300. So it's carrying such a small amount in comparison that I don't think I'm making money on it. And I think that's the biggest problem with my stone line at the moment. I'm just not carrying the amounts that I need to carry to make it worthwhile. So I've got to work out how to get stone to a building yard, or slag, without sort of touching the ring lines. I mean, there's building materials here, so if I could get stone to this one, I could add it onto the line there. And there, I mean, I suppose I could extend that to 4 stations and have stone, or the building materials being dropped off there, sort of carted in from here. That would work as well. But again, where am I actually getting the stone? I could divert this line and have this going to there instead, and then have the stone from here. Oh no, that's another building yard, so yeah, that would destroy this stone line. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's stone, so I could get this stone over there. That would require a train though. So I'd have a train from there to here, cart this lot up via truck, and then have the truck running on the stone line around the ring. Oh, now that's interesting. We've got the double-decker cars and train. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So we've got the double-decker car. So this thing carries 33 passengers. It loads at 4 times the speed, which, you know, double the speed that these load at. It is slower than these ones. This can travel at 124, this can only travel at 81. But we also get the full train. So this is sort of the train and 3 cars, and the cars obviously, it just fits well. So this carries a total of 99 passengers. Again, it can only travel at 81 miles an hour though. That might be what we replace these with. I mean, I know it carries a lot less passengers, but there's nothing that stops us. Like, there's nothing stopping us getting this train and adding some more of these onto it. Because it's got quite a good power and good, I say good tractive effort, but what's this tractive effort? Yeah, so it'll have the same tractive effort as this, and the same power as this. Oh no, this is the one that's carrying our trains currently, isn't it? So same power, its tractive effort is 235, this one is 240. So it will actually have a better tractive effort. Oh. Yeah, you know what? How old are you? You're 16 years old. I'm gonna change it. Okay, so replacements. We are going to replace it with one of these. And then we're going to add some cars of these. So that's currently got 99 passengers. So if we add 3 of those, we'll end up at 197 or 196. No, 198. Yeah. 33 times 6. Yeah, you know what? It's got slightly less passengers, but I think it just looks better. Replace now, it's going to cost 40 million. Yes, please. So we will follow this train until it gets replaced. And you know what? As we're about to go into a tunnel, we will go first person. Oh, that's disappointing. This is a problem that occurs sometimes with tunnels. When you have too many tracks entering the tunnel at the same point, it does this, which is annoying. It doesn't cause any problems, it's just a visual glitch. As you can see, I put a lot of signals down. The way I figure, the more signals you've got, the less the trains are waiting. A little bit of lag because I'm going at the speed I'm going. There we go. Slow it down. Oh look, we're just managing to overtake the oil, and then it's disappearing as we're slowing down. Train 4 has reached its lifetime. Well, we'll put you there for the minute, and we'll deal with it in a second once we've finished seeing the new train. Come on. Pop into existence, the new train. There it is. So it's a lot shorter than the last one, even though it's carrying roughly the same amount of passengers. So, perfect. Now, train 4, you're on my stone line, so I am just going to leave you for now because I'm going to edit all of that at once. Oh, and my food line is actually carrying food. Excellent. Let's speed up again. And let's see where you're taking that last 26. I think you've only got one station left before you reach the end of your cycle, so... And we'll see how much food is waiting for you at the station. Yep, and this is the last station before you pick up again, so you should drop the remaining 26 food off. I wonder how much you'll make with that 26 food. I mean, 26 food isn't exactly a lot, but... $250,000? Not bad, really. It wasn't exactly a full load. But let's see how much you're going to pick up now. I mean, if it was dropping 25 food off there, it picked up quite a lot, I'd assume. How much? Okay, 65. that's not bad, really. Now, I may need to add some more vans, although it's working well so far. Your production limit is sitting at 200. It's potential of 105 though, and 100 of that. Is it still splitting between the two? It is. Okay, well let's add some more road vehicles. Add another 10 to the line for the moment. Let's see how it goes. Because they're all, or well, because I've just added this many to the line, it's going to bunch up again, but eventually it'll even themselves out like it was. And we've got 84 food waiting now. Okay. We'll be ready to add another food train, I think, soon. How much are you going to make as you stop there? Another 250,000 or just over? And how much are you picking up in total now? 84. Excellent. Things are going well. You've reached the lifetime. Yep, I bet you have, considering how old you are. Okay. Oh, these are going to be our first bendy buses. They're going to be our first bendy buses. Replace. Oh, you didn't change. Oh, well, we've got the first one just here, so let's go take a look at it. Hey, look at it go! Haha! Gotta love the different buses. Oh, there he goes. It bends in a very awkward way, but, you know, hey, as long as it works. I must admit, I think I need to go through and have a really good look at all my bus routes and stuff. Because, well, I mean, look at my cities. I'm still using horrible old roads somewhere, and, like, I think I need to sort of spruce up all the cities a bit. You know. Wow, that's... Oh, the map swung round, that's why. That's my stone line. Oh, I was going to say, what the heck is all that waiting at the station? But, yep, now I know what it is. Now, how are my hovercraft doing? 15 passengers, lovely. 15, lovely. So they are definitely full, and the stations are piling up people. Which is awesome. I might even add another hovercraft, actually. There we go. Because the amount of passengers waiting, I don't think it's a bad idea. Now, how are we doing on passengers at these stations? The ring line doesn't have many people. What about over here? Oh, and autosave. You've got 48, 49, 50. Okay, so that's not too bad. I may need to add some more vehicles onto my distribution lines for my ring cities, because, I mean, like, look at this. It's got 221 waiting to be sort of delivered into town, so yeah, that's not good. That's got too much stuff sitting there waiting. So where is the depot in this city? I cannot... Oh, there it is. It's next to the stations. Ugh. Add 5 more for now. Now, which one are you? There you are, Royal Tunbridge Well. There we go. So that's added a few more onto you. Let's look at the other stations. Do they need it? You're dealing with your backlog quite well, so no need to worry there. You've got a little bit of a backlog, so we'll add some more to you. That's a tram depot. There's the normal depot. And you are St Andrews. There you are. And what about you? You are backlogged a little bit. So yeah, we'll add some to you as well. There's a depot just there. I know that's a tram depot. I think the only other depot is the one down here, so... And Tickhill. There you are. Wow, this thing's just sort of backlogged with vehicles though, isn't it? Are you still carrying... Yeah, you've still got the max 300 oil though. We'll follow this train for a minute or two. Wow, look how much fuel is waiting. Are you going to completely fill with fuel? It is! Wow! No wonder the fuel line's making so much money. It's filling the trains up completely at this point. I mean, how much is the fuel line making now? 22 million? Excellent! Wow, you're quite an old vehicle. Oh, okay, that's why they were sort of struggling a little. Okay, we will set you up with that. If I use the replace now, oh, you know what? Yeah, go on. I know it's going to replace these new vehicles, but I do get some of the cost back, so it's not like I've just wasted all of the money that that train or that vehicle's worth. Yeah, I mean, look at the fuel line, how much money it's making. That's excellent. And the food line is losing me money at the moment, but, you know, eventually it might catch up. So that's 2 million. Wow. That's brilliant. The food... How much is waiting? Still not a great amount. I mean, my lines that I'm actually delivering on, are they stopping? Yeah, they're stopping both districts, so, you know, it should cover both well. Yeah. So food... I mean, in total, this thing should have... How much food demand? Now that wants food over here. Is this delivering it over here? No, it's not. Okay. So I may need to add a separate line in to deliver the food and the oil. Okay. So I'll look into that more in the next episode. But as for this one, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall catch you next time.